It's exciting to reveal your sleeper picks in fantasy football. Often players need time to learn the NFL before they become productive. After the hype goes away, we can often find an edge with post-hype sleepers. On this video, we'll give you 3 post-hype sleepers and watch until the end for 1 bonus player. I'm Alan Seslowsky here with RotoWire co-founder Jeff Erickson. Jeff, who's your first post-hype sleeper?
James Conner, running back in Arizona. Jim Coventry got me hooked on James Conner, and I'm going to just roll with it here. Some of this is because I just don't think Chase Edmonds is a bell cow back, and I think the Cardinals don't believe Chase Edmonds is a bell cow back. You know, he's had 3 games in his career where he's had double-digit carries. The last time he was like 25 for 70 also. He's had one carry inside the 5-yard line in the course of his career. He's had barely any touches inside the 5 in the course of his career. James Conner is going to be that guy. I view him as post-hype because, you know, Conner used to be the guy in Pittsburgh. Now he's treated as a backup, but I think he's an equal. I like getting him, especially when you're playing that heavy wide receiver early game. Conner is one of my targets that I like getting later on.
Who's your second post-hype sleeper?
Henry Ruggs. It's only year 2, but it's already post-hype. He was the first receiver taken in just last year's amazing draft class. He's nowhere near the same level of production. He's going a lot later in drafts. Henry Ruggs is going wide receiver 48 in the NFFC right now. You're not starting him. He's a guy you stash and hope that he's a big-time guy. In the draft, I did a draft on Friday. I did not get early receivers like I usually do. So instead, I had 3 quote-unquote solid guys, and then are all stabs and upside after that. Henry Ruggs, Elijah Moore, Terrace Marshall, Rashad Bateman. I'm just stabbing it upside. Ruggs is the highest ceiling of all these guys, though. He's the first receiver taken, and you know the Raiders want to justify this pick. They don't want to have egg on their face like, oh yeah, you took another fast receiver and you never use him. No, they're going to use him a lot this year.
Who's your third post-hype sleeper for 2021?
Austin Hooper, tight end for the Cleveland Browns. We've been talking all along about how, okay, Cleveland's going to be a good team, right? They're going to be a team that they've got a strong offensive line. Their defense is pretty strong. Maybe they want to run the ball, and that's what's pushing all their receiving options down. But Hooper's the lead tight end in this group. I understand he's got to fight for that job. He's not going to do the same level of production he did with Atlanta 2 years ago in 2019. Yet he's still going to be a productive player. I like waiting on him late, especially now that we lost one of my other targets, Irv Smith, at least for the first couple of weeks of the season. Hooper is now my pivot that I go to late for a guy that when I'm playing the wait on the tight end game.
Since you watched till the end of the video, Jeff, let's give them 1 player that you believe the hype for this year. Who's it going to be?
Believe the hype. It's a sequel. Mecole Hardman. I really believe in Mecole Hardman. My problem is my league mates do too. I don't seem to be getting the leagues where he's falling in his ADP range. I get the leagues where people are reaching up to take him. Yeah, I was referring to that Friday night draft. Perfect fit for my team, and alas, I didn't get him. I still have in my mind that play he made against Tennessee in his rookie season. Crossing pattern and just ran away from the defense there. Game-changing type of speed. You know, he's winning the second wide receiver job over Demarcus Robinson in Kansas City. This is the year where he gets the volume to justify all the hype that he's had in the past. No Sammy Watkins. I don't view Pringle as a huge threat. This is a good year to go get Mecole Hardman.
If you want to see RotoWire's fantasy football rankings for free and get involved in all of our premium waiver wire and in-season content, you can check that out for 10 days. Just go to rotowire.com/try. See RotoWire fantasy football rankings for free. Go to rotowire.com/try.